bastard. You little gug. You came back again. Thought we got rid of you. See all the other damage you did. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You have done a damage out here. Alright, happy hump day. Get your hump day on. Wednesday hump day. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this stupid show that I put on every morning for you guys. Excuse me. Whew. Hope everyone had a good night. Our RV friend is gone. We had an RV that was parked here the other day. So it was parked here for the day and the night, and they took off right in front of the semi. Maybe the police told them, hey, move it along. This is not a RV camp. Meatball's getting spoiled because he don't want to eat his dog food no more. He gets rice with a sweet potato and some chicken broth and a piece of chicken that's shredded up in it, mixed with his other dog food, with his kibble. We become so bougie, we don't want to eat nothing but table food. That's because he's spoiled. Yeah, he's spoiled. He's a spoiled boy. But he loves In-N-Out Burger. We had In-N-Out last night. Boy, oh boy. He wolfed down a 4x4. Like you couldn't believe. He had two, well, we have two 4x4s. He gets one, and then he gets the next one the next day. Like today, he'll get it for dinner. But if he doesn't eat his dog food, he ain't gonna get it. Yeah. What a beautiful day yesterday. I rode my bike for a while yesterday. For about 40 miles I did yesterday. Not a cloud in the sky, but towards the afternoon, like around 3 o'clock, the clouds came back. But we didn't have, this time we didn't have no thunders or no rain. But another beautiful morning. Wait till we get up the hill and I'll show you guys the land, everything. I don't know why Meatball's pulling, because he knows better. Daddy's supposed to walk you, not we're supposed to walk together, not Meatball walking Daddy. Stop. Good boy. There's nothing down there. There's nothing down there at all. There's nothing down there. Go ahead. Go ahead. How are these people getting these cars smogged? I do not know. That's an exhaust problem. Let's see what's going on up here. Good morning, Kissy Cat. The good Lord woke us up again today, Kissy Cat, for another day to conquer. Give everybody a view, not a cloud in the sky. We'll see if we stay that way. Yesterday we didn't have a cloud in the sky. Rode my bike for about 40 miles, came back, took a rest. Then I had to take my son, he had an unexpected doctor's appointment because they didn't want to fill his medication. And I think the most we waited was 15 minutes and 15 minutes for the doctor's visit. She's really nice. She's a real nice doctor. And his nurses really, they're really sweet with him. They're patient with him. Oh, Kissy Cat, I send you an email. I think you would enjoy that email. It's a video. Yeah, you can smell springs in the air. That's for sure. I can smell that smell. And it's these different, not here, but it's whatever they're planting the flowers upon these houses. Look at all this. Look at this. This is beautiful. I don't know what kind of tree these are. I noticed they're all planted right here. Or they're probably weeds that grew into a tree. This is how trees grow. People don't believe it. An animal could messing around in the field or rubbing against a tree and a seed fell on them. And a seed could fall on a dog or an animal, and they travel, walk around, shake, they do their shake, and a seed falls off, and after time it gets planted, and that's how trees get. I was watching this thing on the Nature Channel, and they were talking about that. Like, people question, well, how would a tree in the middle of nowhere like that one, or a famous One Tree Hill up there, how would a tree just get there? And one doctor or scientist says, that's a good question. Well, this is when they were showing like how, like, you know, animals like run around a tree like that, and something falls on them and they travel. You know how a dog does a shake or something like that, you know? Yeah. And they shake it off, you know, and they shake their fur or whatever. They lay down and the seed falls and nature takes its course. One of the mysteries of the world. I used to think that, how the hell did a tree get up there? Who would plant a tree? You know, you think about it, because look at this hill. There is no tree. There's one there. There's one way over. There's one right here, and there's a few of them right over there. You can't see it because of the hill here. That's where everybody goes and has sex at. There's some right up there, and there's One Tree Hill there. And there's one way over there. You've got to think, who the hell would plant a tree? I don't know if we can go through their meatball because they're working with heavy construction here. Let's try to do a walkthrough. Maybe we can walk through where we're very careful. Oh. Look at that. Look at all that lumber. Over here. This is how they build houses. Very cool. Let's go. Spin down the barrel. We don't get kicked out while walking through. Wow, look at that. See that red cord down the bottom there? I guess that's how they do the foundations now. Mascot. Hey, I got a question. So that red line, that red line that's on the ground there, is that like rebar or something like that? Oh, a different way of doing it, huh? Really? Oh wow. Oh, thank you. He said, yeah, Holmes. So that's what it is. It's for the earthquakes. Now we know. I've never seen that. Come on. You're all tangled up. You're all tangled up. Come on. I did not know that. Something we didn't know. That's for the earthquakes. It's like a cable, realistically. It gets buried in with the cement. Painters are here today. Painters are here today. Finishing up this house. Garage doors installed. Look at this. They're gonna be planting the front yard. It's really weird because they plant front yards, but they don't plant the back. The back is just dirt. My dad, he poured concrete for huge places. Wow, mostly. Mostly. Well, how many of these houses? You've seen these houses just be put up like Legos. Good morning. George in it, and I don't know if you can see in the garage, it's blue. Wow, this is. I guess he works for the solar or the panel right there because he's making adjustments. It's crazy how they put together a house these days. Is it? Okay, see, I didn't know that. Something I didn't know. Meatball. Oh, you see the dog. And he has no leash on him. Where is his owner at? This could be a problem. This is problematic. And that's probably the owner right there. Son of a bitch. Meatball, stop. It looks like he's gonna go back home. Why do fucking people leave their dog out on like that? I wonder if that's the dog's home. Maybe he'll just mind his business. Meatball, you stop. You don't need to encourage this. He sees Meatball. He just minding his business. The dog's just minding his business. Let's see if we can slip by. Meatball, you do not need to encourage this. Neither do I. The dog's going home. Okay, the dog's going home. Stop. Yeah, that's somebody's dog. It has a collar on it and anything like that. I don't understand why. This is a great way. You guys seen how busy this road is and how a dog can get hit, and they just let the dog wander around. Okay, we're in the clear. The dog just stayed at his place and just walked off. Meatball, I'm very proud of you. You didn't engage and you didn't try to encourage the dog. You're learning. I'm so proud of you. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. That don't mean you're gonna get a treat when you get home because you haven't eaten your dinner or your breakfast. Where's the duckies? Where's the duckies, Meatball? Where's your ducky friends? It's all drying up. Oh, there's the ducky. There's the ducky. Oops. There's the ducky. There's the ducky. There's the mallard duck. Where's your friend? Where's your Where's your friend at? It's all drying up for you guys, huh? And the big pool just dried up. I seen a little thing here. I wonder if she had babies. It might have been a bird. Oop. It might have been a bird. Because I would hear baby ducks squawk, squawk, squawk. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. Definitely today is a cycling day. Can't wait for it to warm up a little bit, because then I'll be going to Oceanside to ride. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's the asshole with the dog. Hey, stop. Do not fucking walk your dog over here, bro. Come on. There's that asshole with his dog. Well, he's the asshole. He abuses his dog. Stop. 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 You're good. Meatball, you're behaving so well these days. Just walk a bike quiet. You know better. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, mind your business. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Usually, you know how he pulls and starts acting up? You're doing so good. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Okay, now we need to slow down. Meatball's doing really well. He has that training collar, the E collar. I've only had to use it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and or 3 different days. But he's doing so much better now. He doesn't really want it. He thinks about it, then he rethinks it about engaging with other dogs now. It's better than the other collar that we would strongly recommend. This one of those, that one collar that's like, it's like teeth. So when you pull on it, it kind of digs in, and that's just cruel. So he got the E collar. So there's like 3 different settings. There's a vibration, then there's a high pitch, which is that doesn't bother him. Then there's a little zap on it, which is on the lowest settings. But he's doing so much better with it. Now watch I say that, and now watch he proves me wrong. Ah. Stop. Stop. Germans, but they're preferring the harness collar. I like the harness better. But like, say if they're trying to get that dog to engage with him to fight. Then afterwards, you have to reward the dogs. When they do something great like this, when he gets home, he will get a small. He usually eats his breakfast. I don't know, maybe he just doesn't like the smell of the other dog food I mix his kibble. Kissy cat, what's your plans for the I wonder how she was cooking for him and like that. And that just shows you just that, and anyway, he was doing really good. Before I knew he got sick, he would come out and talk, you know, like fix his sprinklers, and just like that, he got sick. Reason, I just get grouchy and depressed. The reason, I just get grouchy and depressed, and I just don't want to do shit. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Come on, let's go walk over here. I just feel happy in a better mood. I'm a sunshine. I'm an outdoors person. I'm an outdoorsy person. Miss Mac's not. She says she's not, but if it's summertime, and if there's a pool, her ass will be right out there in that pool. But my kids, they're not outdoorsy person. They're typical millennials. They love the indoors. They're missing on so much. No, depression is, I just get that way. It's not that I get depressed. I don't know what it is. When it's cloudy, hey, where are you going? Clouds are very, I don't see how people can live in Oregon. How about that way? Oregon and Washington, they have the highest, what is it? The highest suicide rates because it's depressing. Who the fuck wants to live in rain and clouds almost all year? I know people, oh, I love the clouds. I can live like this every day. I don't know how people can do it. Maybe they can, I don't know. Then what comes with depression? Anxiety starts building up because you don't want to go nowhere. You're trapped at home because you're depressed. I'll sleep the whole fucking day when it's cloudy. It could be 110 out here, and I'll be out here walking or outside. I did. Oh, on my community page, I post the X-ray on my back, so you'll see my lower back against my tailbone. How there's no padding. How it's kind of like. Let's see, all right, it's like this. How should I do this? Here, when I get over here, I'll show you guys. I can't do it. He's pulling in. I have to put the tripod up. Get a reader, yeah. Then on my community page, like I said, I was going to post about my lower back, how it's. I mean, there's just really no disc there. It's gone. It's so flattened down. I said when it's really cold, really cold. Oh, I can feel it then. I can feel it just grinding on each other. Our friend is back. I set up the tripod over here so I can show you guys. I don't know why I don't have no connection here. Let's turn the Wi-Fi back on. Okay, so this is how your lower back's supposed to be. Mine is like, as you see it, it's like this. It's kind of like that. So it's my back here from the abuse I've given it and falling off the bike, having a car accident, falling off that, you know, so it's shifted like that. So this is, or it's all right, you'll get the picture when you guys see it. It's shifted, so it's halfway on, halfway off. Yeah, it can be painful, but realistically, I'm probably so used to the pain, I don't feel it no more. Because they asked, how are you walking? Are you not in pain? I said, sometimes I can feel it, especially when it's cold in wintertime, I can really feel it. But there's times, no, I don't, especially if I'm in Palm Springs, because it's the dry heat, the dry air. I feel like Superman, like there's nothing wrong with it. But like right now, I can feel a little bit. Or if I twist a different way or bend a different way, I can feel it. But I think that's why yesterday it was really bad. The toes were numb and the bottom of my foot was numb and my leg. Because they warn me, you probably will have a pinched nerve or it might be hitting nerves. So it will go down to your left leg. So today the foot feels a little bit better. It feels a little numb, but if it doesn't go away by Monday, I'm gonna go to my doctor. But I'm gonna go see the drug dealer, the doctor. I call them the drug dealers because pharmaceutical and drug dealer and doctors are just paid. Good morning, live with Misty. Great live this morning. We were just talking about that, how doctors and pharmaceuticals are licensed drug dealers. They can get away with it. But that's why I also ride, because when I'm riding my bike, I don't feel it. I really don't feel it. But like I said, if you go on my community page, I posted the X-ray, you'll see in your life this. Holy shit, how the fuck are you walking? That's where your lower back sits on your tailbone, so that's that. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna go take off riding. It's supposed to be in the 70s today. But yeah, look at this. It's a beautiful day. I'm getting all that vitamin D in. This is the natural way of getting vitamin D instead of taking pills. Hey, over here. Bike, that's why I really ride a lot. Cycling is really good therapy. When you're out, right now, like, I have ADD and I guess PA, whatever, I got all that shit, right? You know, I hear all these, like my mind can be running a bunch of conversations at once. That's why sometimes I flip conversations like really fast. But as soon as I get on the bike and I'm riding, all I hear is peace and quiet, and I'm focused. By the way, I have a Zoom meeting, I think, I don't know, I gotta check my calendar, sometime this week with a trainer, a cycling trainer. But people don't realize, you don't, and like I was telling you, Misty, a lot of people, I was gonna say it, but though it was too long. I went on Facebook Marketplace, like me and Mark was talking about, and you can go to a thrift store. You can go to Facebook Marketplace. I found this Greg LeMond bike, and if nobody knows who Greg LeMond is, Greg LeMond rode with Lance Armstrong. Actually, he's the one who tattled on him for the doping, and he's won 3 back-to-back Tour of France, other champions. I just can't even give you the list of it. And the thing is this guy here had his bike, one of the bikes that he rode in the Tour of France. I seen that bike. I said, why does this bike look familiar? And I looked at the name, so I started Googling it. I said, holy shit. So I asked the guy, can you send me the picture of the serial number? So everything matched up. So he was asking, like, this guy, they didn't know what it was. They got it from somebody else. So I don't know how the other person required it. Maybe it was an estate sale, whatever the situation is. But so I was just fucking around. I was gonna see where we're gonna play with prices. I said, I'll give you $50 for it, and I'll come down tomorrow to pick it up if you hold it for me. He goes, sold. I said, are you serious? $50? He goes, yeah. Just, if you look at some of my videos, I just posted a video before when I first bought it, and then how I took it in to have the cosmetic surgery stuff done, adjusting a tune-up on it. And after I got done detailing it, what it looks like. When I bought it, just sitting there was like at least about $300 to $400 sitting just the way it is, because the parts alone on it were expensive parts. After I took it to a bike shop, a really good bike shop that knows what they're doing, they just sat there, everybody stopped working, the mechanics, everybody stopped looking like, oh my god, where did you get this at? And they were looking up the serial numbers. Do you know what you have? I said, I sure do know what I have. He goes, you know, he used to live out here. I said, yeah. I said, oh, I'd love to find him and have him autograph the bike. And how much you pay for $50? You stole it. You stole it from the guy. I said, oh, I told him what it was afterwards, after I put it in my trunk. But after I got done detailing, have it tuned up, that bike is worth about $1,900 to $2,300. A lot of people who don't know, they just bought by this, and all I spent was the tires held air, believe it or not. I did put new tubes in them. The tires were good, the brakes were good, just the lines, and there was some rust on it, and there was a rat chewed on one of the cables. But he didn't know, he didn't have an idea what it was. And like I said, you can go to the thrift stores, you can get cheap bikes, and you can fix it up. And if you're not like really into it, like what I'm doing, my sport, you don't have to spend all that much money on a bike. You know, they have 10 speeds, they have regular bikes out there. And so I made the cycling community is just blown away. But when I took it in there, the mechanics, they came out of the back room. People, there was this guy there, like, he was just flabbergasted, because no way, dude, bro, what a deal. I said, I spent $3,000 on this Fuji bike, and he bought it used, and it was a really good one too, and he has to go in there for a tune-up. I said, wow. So the only thing I had to bring it back is because it was kind of had a little rattle to it, and they did say it was a little tough to shift it into the top gear of the crankshaft. They thought it was a derailleur, and they said, we're gonna have to put a new derailleur. That's gonna be like $100. I said, for one of their good ones. I said, no, that's all right, do it. So then they realized it was still having the problem. It was getting worse. They were telling me, because I was getting phone calls. It took them like 4 hours to figure this out. So then they measured the chain, because when they first went in, they already measured the chains. Parts of the chain was really good, but then there's other parts that was really stretched out and there was gaps in it. So they put the old derailleur on. So they did all the adjustments. They said, well, we're gonna put a new chain on. That's like $40. I said $38 after taxes. Like, we're going to say $40. And so after they did that, it started working. The rubbing noise went away. There's a slight little difference, but that's just between shifting gears. He just said your front crank will need to be replaced because it has some wear and tear on it. After all these years, it does have wear and tear on it. I said, but it doesn't work. Yes. I said, okay, because I want to take all those parts and put it on the Specialized and put brand new parts, ceramic crank. So, but they fixed it, and all it cost me $30. So originally I put $50 into the bike. I bought it for $160 for the tune-up and have it all fixed and all the cosmetics, and add another $30 to it. So I spent what, about $230, give or take. And now the bike's worth about $2 grand. But yeah, you gotta shop. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what's like that. Yeah, my husband spoke to Neil Cotter before he died. Oh wow. I gotta read all the chat here. I was just sitting there just waiting for the sun to come up. Oh yeah, you gotta get out in the sun. So, all right, you guys, I gotta get ready because I want to hit the road. I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta run a couple of errands, and I want to hit the road. Boy, this weather is so great today. I don't want to. It's gonna be a long day. I think I'm gonna try to do 50 miles today, or more. So I talk to you guys later. God bless you guys. Thank you for coming in the chat and support. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys have a great time. You never met Emoji.